Hello, you've reached the channel The Signs of Tarot. Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing a collective reading this evening. Doesn't really matter what your sign is. This is a reading for everyone. If you connect with the messages, you are meant to find this video. And it's kind of a cool thing because I haven't been on my channel for the last 8 months, but the last couple of days I have been on day and night getting these messages out to whoever needs to hear these. I'm a full-time tarot reader here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I read for about 30 or 40 people a week. There is a collective theme going on right now that cannot be denied. Ace of Swords is coming out in every single reading, and it came out in this reading as well. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth is coming out. What you have kept in your heart is coming out. What you have swept under a rug is coming out. What you have hidden in a closet is coming out. What you share with maybe 1 or 2 people, it's coming out. The truth is coming out across the boards for you and for whoever you might be reading, clicked on this reading to listen to find out a little bit more about. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Our third eye chakras are opening up so wide because inside we are starving for the truth, and whether you know this or not, and whether or not you're the one that's holding the deep secret, there's only so long you can hold secrets without them coming out. Let's dive into the reading. I open up with my literary tarot cards with the wolf. I love the wolf card. To me, the wolf is one of the most spiritual animals out there. They prey by their sixth sense. They stalk by their gut intuition. They hear things before they can see things. The wolf is always one step ahead, connecting with what's in front of him, not what's behind him. It's all about spirituality. It's all about knowing your sense of self. And the more you know your sense of self, the more you know your true north. And the more you stand in your authentic truth of who you are, what you value, where you want to go, the more spirituality leads you there. My next card is the 8 of Cups, my favorite card in the tarot deck. In this card, I'll show it to you. He's walking away from 8 empty cups. Underneath the eclipse, he's taking his staff or a wand, and he is meandering on a personal self-discovery journey we call the Dark Night of the Soul. But this man or woman in this card, doesn't matter if you're a guy or girl, we possess both masculine and feminine. There's no gender in tarot. I'm just calling it a guy because I think it looks like a guy in this card. Is the bravest man in the tarot deck, in my opinion. That's why it's my favorite card. Coming to a tattoo on me soon, for sure. He woke up one day, looked in the mirror, and the flip of the switch happened. I don't want to stay with 8 broken cups. Now, 8 out of 10 is an 80%. It's a B, or a B minus, or a B plus. I live in Vegas, so the Clark County School District says an 80% is a B plus. It is not only a passing grade, it is an above average passing grade. It's not enough for this person, nor was it enough for me, and nor is it enough for people who are on an awakened journey who want to live their life with 10 cups. But for the majority of everybody out there, they will stay stuck in 8 broken cups. People are afraid of change. People fear the unknown. People have gotten used to living with the devil they know rather than explore a devil they don't. Not this person. He said, I'm done living less than. I am done living a lack. I'm done living a B minus life. And I'm going to search for that A life, that A plus life. I'm in search of my 10 of Cups, complete total fulfillment and happiness. But do you know 97% of people around you would never leave a B minus? I never understood that. We have one life to live on this planet. Our time is so finite. Why would you want to stay in a B plus or a B minus? regardless if it's a relationship, if it's a city, if it's a job, if it's a career, if it's a state of mind. Good for this guy. Bravery all the way. And you know what? Fortune favors the brave. For those of us who are ready to embark upon that dark night of the soul, take a step out into the unknown. Take a walk into a spiritual journey to find ourselves, to elevate ourselves, to reach for limits, to raise our own personal bar of happiness. Beautiful. The next card we got is death, of course. Complete transformation. Once you walk down that path of the dark night of the soul, it changes you forever. If you have visited my channel at all, you know I will always speak about the Wizard of Oz, because the Wizard of Oz was written for the tarot journey. It is the Fool's journey. And Dorothy, who was meek in the black and white portion, who had to have Auntie M speak for her, she had no voice, no identity, no sense of self-worth. She fell into the pig pen, couldn't get herself out. The mayor stole her dog. Meanwhile, Auntie M spoke for her. No way. The universe came in for a tower moment and took her away to her own land. Dorothy was found herself on her own, wandering a completely new space, a new place. She walked upon her dark night of the soul, and by the end of the movie, Dorothy found her voice. She found her true north. She would never be codependent again. She would never have anybody ever answer for her again. She stuck up for herself. She learned to rely upon herself. She learned to trust herself. She learned to love herself. She learned to look at herself with amazement. That's what's happening to whoever I'm reading for right now. You're going upon the dark night of the soul, right into death, which is complete transformation, directly into the sun, which is complete total abundance. Death card isn't about death. Death card is about transformation. This moment in time, whatever you're going through, look in the mirror. It's time to flip the switch. It's time for you to take a walk down the dark night of the soul to find yourself, to stand in your true north, to be able to speak your mind with dedication and conviction, able to just be you. It's beautiful. Look what's next, the World card. Ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. This is my New Year's Eve card. At midnight on New Year's Eve, the old year ends and the new year begins. Listen, going through the dark night of the soul, it's something I did for 6 years. I left a PR career of 30 years behind to read tarot full time. Many, many, many more changes. I changed the people in my life during that time as well. It's time to get vulnerable. It's time to get real with yourself. It's time to stop hiding behind childhood trauma and fears. If I hear one more person at my table say, but this is what my dad did and this is what my mom did, you're 55 years old. When are you going to take responsibility for your own life, your own ideals, create your own path? The time is now. And it's all about getting vulnerable and doing the work from the inside out. Because you have a choice coming up. The Two of Pentacles, my jester, bobbling choice. It's always interesting that this is the infinity sign, but for me, you have a choice coming right around the corner, a choice between two. Do I stay left, where nothing's right? Or do I go right, where there's nothing left? Think about that. It's tumultuous emotions going on for the person I'm reading for, whether it's you or the person you clicked on. They are going through it emotionally, weighing pros and cons, trying to laugh their way through. I mean, laughter is a fantastic medicine, but not when you want to cover up doing the real work and figuring out exactly what you're supposed to do. Another major arcana. Unbelievable. The Magician. Inside you have all the tools you need to become anything you want to become. You have the wands for passion and action. You have swords for intellect and communication. You have pentacles for time, money, stability. And you have cups for love, emotion, empathy for those of us that have it. The Magician is one of the strongest cards in the deck because it's the Master Manifestor. So let's do a recap here. We have the Wolf, primal spiritual connectivity. Allow spirit, allow your intuition to guide you right into the Eight of Cups, leaving 80%, looking for your 10 of Cups under the eclipse. We have a blue moon at the end of August, and although these readings are timeless, we have a blue moon in the next couple of weeks, walking towards the dark night of the soul to find yourself, to find your true north, to find your voice. For the first time in your life, how would it feel to stand on your own 2 feet? Not care what anyone thinks. Speak your mind. Speak your thoughts. We have the Death card, which means a total transformation of everything you know the way your life is right now, or for the person you clicked on this reading for. Something's changing. Something's brewing, something's changing. This is metamorphosis. This is the moment a caterpillar goes into the chrysalis because he decided. And do you know that? Do you know caterpillars decide that? Their DNA lets them know when it's time to change. Right into the vulnerable, letting go the snake, letting go the karmic partners in your life, the toxic situations, the toxic people, the toxic job. What is toxicity? People, places, situations that don't make you happy, that don't bring out the best in you. Toxicity, money, material items. Right into the Magician. Beautiful. And once you know it, here it is. The truth is coming out. Whether these are secrets you have hidden, secrets that your significant other has hidden, secrets of the universe, secrets in your mind. Maybe you're releasing your Akashic records. Maybe the spiritual journey will give you some insight to who you really are and where you have been in your past lives. Well, maybe that'll give you a little bit of an insight to who and why you do the things you do in this life. The third eye chakra is going to be busted wide open. It's time to become aware and whole and connected with your mind, body, soul to the universe in a state of truth. My Eight of Wands. Love it. Communication, travel, quick, fast energy. I'm not getting anyone's going to communicate to you, or not that you're going to communicate. I think this is the ether. I think this is the universe setting you on the dark night of the soul experience and communicating to you in a 3D to 5D either way, where downloads, synchronicities, happenstance. I think that you're going to get a download of spiritual signs, music, lyrics, rocks that look like something, names, numbers on license plates, synchronized numbers on your watch or on your cell phone. I think the universe is going to start darting you down message after message, pennies that you find, feathers that you find, songs that remind you of your mom, maybe an old shoe of your brother's. The universe is taking a step in here to help you along this spiritual journey, to let you know that you're okay and you're on the right path. And the final card we get in the traditional is the Three of Cups. Traditionally, this is read as communication and celebration. But for me, it's almost like a rite of passage has been achieved. Our final card is the Cat. I have a cat, my beautiful Lily. Cats, when they hear something. Cats get spooked when they feel something. Here he is, almost in attack mode because he feels and sees something. Cats, unlike the wolf, primal gut instinct. Your soul instinct from past lives. Cats know where you've been and where you're going. Cats know the karmic lessons you've learned and the karmic lessons you are fighting to overcome. Cats have that sixth sense, a little bit different than the wolf, but they know where you've been and they know where you're going. Should all follow a cat every now and then. I hope some of these messages resonated with you. God bless and namaste.